Hi, it's Charlie Smith. Most of you know me as the inventor of the internationally popular 2D dice coins that you see out there, currently in about 8 different countries or so globally and counting. Okay, so thank you for that. Most notably, currently, you probably remember me as the author of the Glyphs RPG Blueprint. Okay, so great news. Finally, I've managed to actually finish the long-awaited video tutorials after about a year of filming and fine-tuning the blueprint itself based on a little feedback that I've gotten in some like this last year or so. Okay, so I've had to recognize over this time that Glyphs is actually much more than just another RPG. Okay, so and also it's really geared towards game masters in particular, with a more game design mindset. Okay, so it's not just another run-of-the-mill cookie-cutter D20 clone like you see out there everywhere. Okay, so hence its complexity that people keep telling me about. It's really not that complex. It just looks like it is. But anyways, that's what the tutorials are there for, is to help guide you through the book step by step. I put a lot of work into it, a lot of time, and I think you're going to find it worth your while. Okay, so you're going to find the tutorials to be very helpful, okay, if you want to run the game. Those of you just playing as PCs, really, if you can just make a character and dive right in playing, it's really that simple, okay? Practice your token slides, just get into the game. Very easy to play. But those of you running the game, the tutorials are mainly geared towards you, okay? Because, like I said, Glyphs is designed more for a designer, okay? Not just a run-of-the-mill game master, okay? I just want to say that real quick. So basically, I ended up spending an extra year on top of the 7 years or so, roughly, that I had originally invested in the book itself, okay? So the reason is I had actually intended for the tutorials to be included in the original soft launch about a year ago. That was actually part of my plan. In my environment, time is very scarce, okay? Interruptions are everywhere, so I simply just did not have the time. So I took an extra year to get things right. I've listened to people, put things together for them. Okay? So now that the videos are up, and the blueprint has been refined a little bit, okay, very subtly, but I think so, at least. Okay? Now that the videos are up, okay, as far as I'm concerned, this particular project as a creator is completed, and I can actually move forward onto other projects. So very excited to share that with you. Okay, I don't get to do that too often. Okay, now the best part is started. Okay, believe it or not. Okay, so the Glyphs RPG Blueprint in and of itself is a blueprint and it's a platform. Okay, so expect lots of neat things to come from it. Okay, and from you for that matter. Okay, so while designing Glyphs, I just wanted to make sure that really it was much more than just a flexible universal system out there. Okay, we see some of that out there, we see lots of other things, but I really went out of my way to make sure it was much more than that. So, and really, because I did, it's sort of become a brand new way not only to randomize things for game masters, but to actually play your characters and control entities and stuff. So it's been an interesting journey, okay? And honestly, it's up to you to see how far we can go with this. This is just the starting point, okay? So be sure to download the most recent and free version of the blueprint, okay? Get your token, practice your token slides, learn the glyphs, get familiar with the system, okay? And check out, most importantly, the extensive video tutorials that are just now uploaded at glyphsrpg.com. Okay, so I'm sure people are wondering right now, where do I go from here? Okay, now that I've got this done, where do we go from this point? Okay, well, as of right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I need a little bit of break. Okay, especially from Glyphs. Okay, except of course for my routine campaign sessions and convention appearances. I try to do campaign session every month or two based on my ridiculous schedule I have to work around. But campaign sessions I aim to do 1 to 3. That I enjoy interacting with people. Okay, and let's see what else. Oh, also, now that this is done, very important, okay, very cool. I will actually be designing different adventure settings using the blueprints mechanics. So now that it's done, now I can actually create content going forward. So expect to see a new adventure setting, you know, roughly every 18 to 24 months worked into my other projects, okay? And also I need you to step up and use a blueprint and to create some content and settings of your own to share with people. That's what this is meant to do. This is meant to instill creativity in everybody, okay? So that's what this is for. So I hope I've been a little bit of an inspiration to you guys out there, you designers, you fledgling designers out there who are trying to get something started, and people telling you that it's not worth your time, just to give up, it's too difficult, it's a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. Don't believe what people tell you. Don't give up, okay? No matter how long it takes you, okay? Do it for yourself. That's all I can say, okay? Don't believe the naysayers. Just do it and see what you can come up with, okay? We need more creators out there. That's all I can say. And hopefully the blueprint will help you do that because it's so universal in nature. That was kind of my whole intention behind it, okay? So just my 2 cents on that, okay? Let's see, what else? Another thing that I'm going to be looking into, besides just settings and mechanics, is the solo play piece, okay? And as you get into the blueprint, specifically chapter 26, the very last chapter, that's sort of uncharted territory, okay? Very introspective in nature. Those of us who don't have gaming groups who just want to solo play and maybe do some trial battles, or maybe you're an author and you need to explore the mindscape using my mechanics. So that's something else I'm going to be exploring in future projects, okay? So those of you interested in Glyphs, keep an eye on the Glyphs website for updates. us3.com, okay? Honestly though, right now I'm probably most excited to pen my very ambitious King Arthur novel, okay? Which at this point I hope to be done with and have completed in the next 18 to 24 months. That's a reasonable time frame to work with, especially now that hopefully I should have a little bit more schedule flexibility to work with, okay? So I'm really excited about that. I was actually supposed to do that novel first before I started Glyphs, and that sort of took the backseat because Glyphs ended up becoming so monumental and so time-consuming. So that's the backstory behind that. So as far as spoilers go, I know a lot of you are wondering. Honestly, at this point it's a little too early for me to give out any spoilers, okay? But let's just say that I'll be doing something very bold and really cool with Arthur and Merlin, okay? That I can totally get away with, okay? As you'll see in my creative works, I tend to work in layers, and I love blending together my knowledge of mythology and allegories, okay? So I really hope to do justice to the timeless Arthurian and other mythological stories out there while creating a unique storyline. You see a lot of Hollywood remakes out there, and you know, half watered down films, you know, over and over again in books that are so. I really hope to accomplish much more than just another reimagining with this. So that's my next project. Again, I will be posting occasional updates on the author side at cws3.com. But right now, I'm going to take this little break, okay? In fact, that's it. Update for the time being. And it's time for me to sign off and raid the sushi place, okay? So check out glyphsrpg.com and my author page at cws3.com to keep tabs on my latest projects, and my mad science project, as I like to call them. That's sort of what they become, really. And those of you D20 people out there, I know you're out there, okay? If you haven't done so already, make sure to get your D20 at 2ddice.com, okay? And don't want to miss out on all the fun. So thank you for your time, and if you need to reach me, there's many ways through any of my several websites. Okay, and I'll respond to your feedback or inquiries as soon as possible. Cheers.